What's going on, everybody? Hey, San32 are back playing MK11. So patch 1.1 is officially live. We now have access to every character's third tournament variation. So today I'm going to take a look at Kabal's third variation. It's called Speed Demon, and to me this is going to be his high combo damage variation. He loses some of the pressure tools that he gets with Mean Streak, some of the mix-ups that he gets with Clean Cut, but he more than makes up for it with the damage that this variation allows you to get. Any touch can net you anywhere from 38% to upwards of 40% anywhere on screen. Really strong damage. All of his moves work really well together in combos as well, but also on their own each move is really strong. So first move he gets is the low spinner, back forward 2. So you can see he's +8 on hit, solid knockdown, leaves you right next to the opponent so you can still play the Oki game really well. It's -17 on block, -19 on block if it's amplified, so it's not a move you just want to throw out, because if it's blocked you're going to get full combo punished for it. But on hit, you amplify it, it gives you a launch, and this is going to be your main combo starter in this variation. A typical, one bar B&B for Mean Streak and Clean Cut looks something like this, right? 31.6%. In this variation, with the low spinner, right, you can see it gets you slightly more damage off of your one bar B&B, right, off of an easier combo to do in my opinion. But also look at the positioning, right? I essentially took Garrus from mid-screen and put him in the corner, right? Completely forget about the damage. The wall-to-wall carry on your combos in this variation is really strong. This is also a really good combo ender as well. Off a jump kick in the corner, this is like your most damaging combo in this variation. Right, 44% off that, right? You can also end your combo like this, right, and stand for low spinner, right? You lose 2% damage, but you keep the extra bar, you keep that extra resource, so now if you get another hit in the corner you can get a full combo off of that. And on top of that, you keep your positioning. You don't have to take them out the corner, and you still get 42% off of one bar. So a really strong combo ender in my opinion. Then we have the air hook grab, and this is going to be his main combo extender. You don't have to use amplified buzzsaw to extend combos anymore. So off of the same starter, right, same starter, right, but now using the air hook grab to get an even further extension in the combo, you can get your damage up to 38% at mid-screen, right? You can also end that combo the same way that I mentioned before with the low spinner, and you actually get slightly more damage and you keep your corner position. You can also end in the gas blast. It does 36%, but you get the restand off of it, which I'll show when we talk about the gas blast. So again, this is going to be really good for upping his damage, getting him more combo extensions, and it also opens up more combo ender paths. A combo string that he has that you don't really see at the end of combos that much is forward 4 1+3, and the good thing about this combo ender is it pushes the opponent to full screen. Garrus does not want to be full screen lengths away from Kabal, right? It's just not in his favor, right? He can't establish low sand trap as a tool against me because I have this move, right? So I'm content with staying in the air and just throwing buzzsaws down at him, right? He can't establish low sand trap, right? So because this move always launches them to that same height, no matter how long the combo is, it'll always put them at that same height when you use this move. It allows you to easily dash up and get a forward 4 1+3 combo in there, right? So you can do like a a long combo, like a damaging combo with it. I'm gonna push them this far so you can see the corner carry on it. Right, 36% damage, right? I basically took him from one end of the screen to the other, pushed him at full screen, so now he's towards the corner, towards the opposite corner, and I still have all this space behind me again to work with now if I want to keep him out. So really strong move again with the air hook grab. And then we get to the gas blast, which is arguably his best move in this variation, right? So the gas blast, as I mentioned, is a restand. As you can see, it's +3 on hit, Used to be plus 5 actually. They actually changed a few of the frames on this move when they released it in the variation. So this move used to be plus 5 on hit, and the amplify used to be plus 15. It's actually only plus 9 now. You still get certain, you know, stuff that'll jail off it, like your forward 4 will still jail. Forward 2 doesn't jail, but they can't do anything. You know, you're gonna beat them out if they try to poke you, if they try to jump. You know, it's still gonna hit them out the air. So essentially forward 2, it's still gonna work. Back 1 now against characters that have a 6 frame down 1, if you're both frame perfect, you'll trade. So back 1 you can't really establish as a tool that's like a guaranteed tool off of Amplify Gas Blast Restand anymore. But they also changed some of the frames on block as well. It used to be -17 on block than normal. Now it's -15. It has slightly more pushback to it as well. And the amplify used to be -15. Now it's -5, but look at how far away it puts them, right? So similar to like the extended hook with clean cut, that move pushed them back about the same distance, but that move was -12. So characters like Sub-Zero, Nightwolf, they could actually reversal punish that move. With this move, you know, aside from me being -5, you wouldn't be able to punish me anyway, but because of the distance this pushed me at, you really can't even establish, you know, counter offense off of this move. I basically just reset the neutral with this move if you block it, and if you don't block it, +9 on hit, so now I can go in, right? So really solid move, right? You get the restand off it as well. I'll show that combo one more time. Hold on, I'll show this combo one more time. Just so you can see that it restands them. 36% into the restand in the corner, eliminate the wake up game completely, and now I can go for my pressure options off of that. But on top of that, there's another cool thing that this move has that I don't think a lot of people know about. So you can actually put this move out on the screen, like just on whiff, and it'll leave this cloud out, and if I'm standing in the cloud, it'll actually heal me over time. If the opponent is standing in the cloud, it'll do damage over time to them. So it's like Kotal Khan's Sunray. And if we're both in the cloud, it'll actually do 25% more damage over time. So you see how it normally ticks for 5, and then once I step into it, it ticks for 6.25. So if we're both in the cloud, it'll actually do more damage. But here's the coolest part about this, right? So I'm gonna put him at full screen, and I'm gonna set him to jump forward. I'm gonna put this out, right? Watch what happens when he gets into the cloud. Completely stops jumping, okay? So if the opponent goes into this cloud, they can't jump, right? Completely stops their jumping, right? Why is this important? So take a situation like this, right? If I put him in the corner and I set him to break out, okay? Turn this off and put this on normal, okay? So get a situation like this in the corner where, you know, I hit him, you know, I have him launched, and I think he's gonna break out of the combo, right? I can cancel into this, right? Because it comes out on whiff. And now when he gets up, he's forced to get up into the cloud, and he can't jump, okay? So we'll take that same combo that I did, right? Remember how much damage that combo did, right? We'll take the same combo, right? 40%, right, into the restand. We'll do that same combo, but with the gas over him. Goes all the way up to basically 50%, so you get like an extra 10% damage on that combo, and you still get the restand off of it because the gas blast is, you know, it's gone by the time the combo ends, so you can actually restand them off of that combo. 50%, completely eliminate the wake up game, go into your pressure, and that's not like it's an impractical thing because you can put it out on whiff. So if you think they're gonna break out of a combo, you know, you can preemptively cancel into your gas blast, and if they get hit by the gas blast, they get restood +9 on hit. If they don't get hit, if they break out of the combo, it's gonna come out anyway, and they're forced to stand up into it, and they can't jump. So really strong move for Kabal, really solid. One thing I want to do real quick, before I end this video is I actually want to show you like the crazy damage potential that Kabal can get. Do I have on? Yeah. So just take a look at this combo. %58%. That is damage that Kabal cannot get in any of his other variations off of that crushing blow. He does not get that much damage. So, that's a good indication right there of the damage potential that you can get with this variation. So, like I said, this is, if you're good at hit confirming, because, he doesn't have a tool like Nomad Dash where you can, cancel into Nomad Dash on hit, let it rock, on block. You just cancel the Nomad Dash and your plus. He doesn't have a move like that in this variation, so really the only way you're gonna have to open people up is like doing staggers and stuff like that. He doesn't have a mix-up option because he doesn't have a true low. Like, even though this move hits low at the end, the first two are mid, so once they see the startup of the move, they'll be able to block the low and full combo punish you. So he doesn't have true mix, doesn't have true pressure, so you're gonna have to open people up with like staggering and pretty much just playing Kabal the way he's meant to be played, spacing out, neutral control, whiff punishing. But if you're good at hit confirming, right, off of any touch, you can potentially get 38 to 40% damage. All your crushing blow damage goes up. Different combo enders depending on the situation because of the air hook grab move. Really, really strong variation. I think this variation could potentially be his best variation, but we'll have to see, high level players try it out. I love to see Love Thoughts or Kerbo try out this variation just to see the kind of stuff they can come up with. Really strong, and I think they did a really good job with this variation for Kabal. I'm happy. So I think Kabal is one of the few characters in the game. I've looked at some of the other variations as well. He's one of the few characters in the game that has 3 really, really strong, viable variations. And Kabal as a character is a really strong character. So giving him options to do more damage, different combo enders, right? It's going to be scary. Hopefully we see more Kabal because I think this character is really, really cool. But yeah, that's Speed Demon. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.